You gotta understand, Kanan, that how people see you now is how they're gonna see you forever.
How you want people to see you, Kanan?
I don't want them to see me as me. Not who my mother is.
Gotta be real careful, Kanan. They ain't get to where they are without dropping a whole lot of bodies behind.
Oh, like how you got the way you are?
All right.
Look with your mother, kid, not you.
It seems like those of us in business with you are now being attacked.
It's one thing not to be able to trust my son. I can almost live with that. But I have to be able to trust my business partners. It's all about who you know.
This think I'm dead.
I'm getting mine. Here I am, turn it over.
I ain't never been more alive. Thank your lucky stars you got a mother who loves you.
Beware of the hand when it's coming from the left. I ain't tripping.
Just watch your step. Can't trust it.
If you want people to see you as you, you gotta let them know who you are. Famous last words.
What's up, big ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking, but most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, and this is the Bree's exclusive clip, Bree's Revenge video. Basically, I'll be viewing the clip right in front of you guys and basically breaking it down as we go. I know this video's been out for at least a day now. I actually did this yesterday, but some kind of way my ass messed up the audio, so here I am again doing that shit today. So y'all supposed to been got this, but it is what it is, bad niggas. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, so here is the video. Like the other one, I will be pausing it, in between the videos to make sure Stars and YouTube don't work together to give me that copyright, because we don't like copyright.
Could be.
So let's go ahead and get into it.
When he wakes up, he could be different than who he was before.
Now, go ahead and stop it right there. We got a little ass doctor that's basically saying, and he's talking to someone. We're really not sure who he is talking to. All we see is the sleeve of what looks like a jacket right here that he's speaking to. But if I had to guess, my opinion would be someone like, I initially said Early Tyler, you know what I'm saying? And I must have to admit, I did watch a video earlier today with Getting It How I Live. Like, one thing about dude, he be catching shit. I gotta give that boy his props. But one thing I'll double down on something that he said is that most likely this had to be a doctor that it had to be a doctor that was undercover. It couldn't have been like, a doctor that you visit in the hospital, because remember in episode 6 of last season, when Detective Howard was speaking with Rock, he told her that, they haven't found any bodies or nothing, but it don't take a, what do you say? It don't take a, I don't know if he said rocket science or a doctor to know that, Nick ain't coming back, because, they found bone fragments on the metal pipe they run and beat the brace off him with and everything. So that he was saying that he's not coming back. So that there is letting them know that NYPD didn't have any knowledge of, Unique's survival. Because if he went to a public doctor, or a doctor where it was public knowledge, that would have gotten back to him. So the fact that no one knew means he went to a doctor, a private doctor that no one knew about, which is typical, in this line of work. We've seen this numerous of times throughout Power that, when Ghost got shot in season 5, episode 1, he called Proctor, and Proctor called his private doctor. When Louise got stabbed in season 1 by, Pink Sneakers, he had a private doctor that he went to that helps, nurse him back to good health. So those are just a few examples of, them always having a private doctor instead of going to a public one, right? So more than likely, that's the same thing that Unique had when his incident went down. But here's the thing: as bad as Unique got beat, there is, it's just no way that I could see him maybe just making it to a private doctor without some kind of assistance. Now, how I see it happening, we did see the video of him due to another exclusive clip where he was inside of what looks like, to a lot of people saying it looks like a phone booth to them, but I actually still, this is just my opinion, still not sure that was a phone booth. Okay, what doesn't make sense to me is that you could tell by the background of the place that he was still in the same location that Ronnie dropped him off at, which was in the neck of some kind of woods or something. So there's not a phone booth in the middle of the woods like that. So how the hell did he make it to a phone booth? So he didn't use a payphone or nothing like that in the middle of the damn woods. So what it looks like is maybe he found some kind of small shed or something like that, which is what I initially said I believe it was. And he probably made a call because he had a cell. Because keep in mind, Neek did have a cell phone. He probably had his cell phone and made that call there. And maybe he made a call to Early Tyler and he helped him out. Perhaps. But let's go ahead and just look a little bit further on this video. Also, he's telling him, also we hear the doctor at one point, go ahead and cover this. The doctor's telling whoever this individual is that he could be different from who he was before. Basically, because of, all of the brain damage and stuff that he's had. I've already covered this about him having CTE. That more than likely his thought process is going to be a tad bit different. Now, I want to go back to this. Here. If you see this here looks like when Rock first got done taking out Ronnie, and well, he didn't take out Ronnie, Kanan took out Ronnie. And she took out Detective Howard. And then, because if I'm not mistaken, this looked like the same car. Actually, I'm about to do it right now. Hold on. Right after I cover this with Unique real quick. To go back and review that and let y'all see it in real time. To see if this the same car that she went to right after that incident. But anyways, also, as you can see here, Unique is sitting here spying. And you can see that his face looks kind of clear here. Like, how we seen him when he first got stitched up. And he was pointing the gun at Early Tyler, saying that B think I'm dead, right? So his face looked way rougher than this then. So, I mean, it could be a trailer trick where they showing Unique looking at someone from a distance, and it's not actually Rock. It could be somebody else. It could be at a totally different time period. That could be what's going on. But I mean, it does look like he's very, because look at the camera view, like somebody's looking at it. And also during the episode, you could see by the camera views that it looks like somebody was definitely watching them that entire time. Now I'm about to actually go ahead. I'm gonna come back to this, but I'm about to go to episode 3. I mean, at season 3, and go back to that episode, the final, the finale, and find out is that the same car that that Rock got in when they was leaving. When they was leaving the scene after the incident between Ronnie and Detective Howard in the warehouse. Let's take a look at that real quick.
Let's just around the corner.
Okay, so I don't think it is. Somebody, you see here, somebody is clearly looking at them, right?
Had to be done.
Look at the incident. Look at the camera angle. Is that the same car? It looks like the same car. Yeah, it is. Here, tell me. There's a car. Hold on. Look at this car behind me. That's the same car that's behind it, right?
Let's just around the corner.
Had to be done.
Anyways, as we can see, it looks like the exact same car from what we were just seeing in that exclusive clip. Now I'm about to head back to the exclusive clip so we can get back into that. But yeah, looks like to me it is the same vehicle. Now let's head back to it. As we can see, this is when, I don't know, it was a car right directly behind it, right? I'm not sure. It was a car right behind it during that time.
I'm back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but it's definitely not the same car on the side of it. But the other car, there was a car behind it. Can't really see that back angle of it to really see if it's a car behind. But it looks like the same truck, for sure. Maybe it's not the same incident. Maybe he was following her later on behind it. But either way, let's go ahead and continue. I don't want to waste too much time in it. Y'all definitely let me know though if y'all feel like that is the same scene. Now we see Unique in a hallway and he's knocking on a door.
I'm back.
Now, from what I'm seeing, I mean, I don't think the place looked too familiar as far as what we've already seen. So I will say he's probably was heading to Early Tyler's place and he's telling them, here, I'm back.
And I'm gonna burn down everything.
And he's about to burn down everything, as you can see. So basically, I think he's probably done told Early Tyler what his plan is and what's the reasoning behind him wanting revenge on the Thomas family.
Could be trouble. Could be an opportunity.
Now, we see them saying, you hear Snap saying could be trouble or it could be an opportunity. Now, as we know, these trailers does do a lot of trickery, and we can hear them saying that, but what Snap's saying could be in relations to something totally different. It may not have nothing to do with what's going on here, but they're obviously, promoting scenario here. They're trying to push this narrative that, Unique is seeking revenge. Like, to be honest, as far as we know, because, they say on the season, for the season synopsis, that Unique is trying to seek revenge on the Thomas family. That may not happen for very long. Because remember, I told y'all during book 2, when we watched their season, I told y'all that they pushing this narrative about Tariq versus the Tejadas and all that, and I said it's probably not going to last very long, just like the last season of the original Power, when they was pushing this Ghost versus Tommy situation, and it didn't last very long. They wanted each other for maybe 3 episodes, and that was it. No, 4 episodes, and that was it. So it could be the exact same thing that happens here. I think Unique might go at them for maybe the first 4, possibly even 5 episodes, and then, he figures out what really happened or whatever, or perhaps the union between him and Kanan changes the things, the way he's moving, or whatever it might be, but I don't think it's going to last very long.
Can't be dropping body.
Now, here's another thing that's important. We see the new mob boss for the New Jersey, right? The one that took over for Sal Buscemi. And his name is something Russo. I can't remember his first name, but I'm sure DeMarcus, you're going to let me know what it is. But anyways, the question is, how is Unique having a relation with the new mob boss, right? Because at the end of season 2, obviously Unique was an enemy of Sal. So why are they all of a sudden, linking back together? That it could be what Getting It How I Live said. He could be right about this. That it was someone linked to the mob that found Unique, and now Unique is working with them. It could be because that's the only thing that kind of would make sense of why they are working together. He's telling him here, you can't be just dropping bodies. So more than likely, it seems like the mob might be going. It's possible they might be going against Stefano. Maybe it's possible that they found out that Stefano was the one that set up Sal, and now they want revenge on them. But this is the thing: if they're questioning Unique for that information, then they're going to just come up empty. Because as we know, Unique is married to the game. He don't snitch no matter what. That's the only reason why Unique ended up in that business anyway, because he wouldn't snitch on Rock. So guess we'll just have to see on that.
Be dropping bodies. Keep your pistols in your pockets.
Now, with Stefano saying keep your pistols in your pocket, I'm curious of what he is talking about, because it seems like it might be a new threat. Obviously we know Neek is coming for them, but I just kind of think that's a little obvious for him to be saying Neek. And like I said, I think it may take a little while before they even find out that Unique is alive, because I think he's going to wander around and be creating all kinds of trouble for quite a while, and it's not going to be revealed that he's still alive till at least until to the Thomas family outside of Kanan, and maybe Juke. Maybe Juke could keep that, find out and keep that knowledge under the radar as well. But I don't really see them finding out that he's alive probably until closer towards the end of the season. But I could be wrong about that.
Doesn't look like enough left.
Now, with that ending part, when he said, I want to look like I never left, we also see a little scrapping going on in all of this. We see Neek pulling up on the lawyer for whatever reason. But I say he's going to be pulling out on the lawyer because he know the lawyer plays a valuable role in keeping the Thomas family protected. So if he's gone, then maybe he just was used to dig up on some knowledge on something that Neek or perhaps the mob don't need him to find out, so they just have to take him out. But it looks like he's gonna be out of here this season. And then of course we see Kanan. He's pointing the scrap at somebody. I want to say this is probably linked to when he was at the basketball court. So whoever it was that he's seen at that basketball court, I think it's something linked to Famous, but hey, I could be wrong on that. Then we see Marvin beating the brakes out somebody. We see Neek Punch beating somebody ass. Then we see Marvin beating some ass. So some ass beating is taking place. And then, of course, we see Neek saying, I want to look like I never left. Now, when I first saw this initially, I was like, maybe he's talking about, he could possibly been talking to the doctor saying he wanted to get his face cleared back up because, that man he was kind of ugly there when he first came back. That boy came back looking like Jason. But hey, his face is smooth now, but I don't think he was even talking about that. I think he's possibly talking about his position in the drug gang. He wants to hit everyone hard and look like he never left, to be back on top. So that's what I think as far as this particular exclusive video. Pretty much all I got for y'all for this, but like usual all the time, I'm sure it's always something in these exclusive clips that I may have missed. So I'm always open to you guys to let me know in these comments. Definitely let me know, what it is that you guys may have seen that I didn't see. And leave your theories of what you think could possibly be taking place. Why is Unique hanging with the new mob boss? Why was he taking out the Thomas family lawyer? Or do you think the lawyer will survive? Let me know all of that and more in the comments. But until, like usual, if you're cool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.